time for the Gore N More podcast.
Gonna have a good time.
Gonna have a good time.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
We're going on now.
A ball break, walking hand in hand in the moonlight. We'll be the sweet soul there. I swear we'll never part.
We're going on now.
A ball break, running in the sand, feeling alright.
And what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Gore N More podcast. This is your host with the motherfucking most, TJ Bowser, and joining me is your Dark Lord Knowledge, Chad Chrisman.
What's up, bitches?
And Big Johnny T.
What's going on, Gorehouse?
And the killing machine himself, Bobby Amone.
What's up, you fucks?
Today is July 6th,
June, July.
2020.
July.
I couldn't remember what the fuck it was.
July.
And we got a banger of an episode for you guys today. But first, you know what time it is. It's time for your Slice of Life. Big Johnny D, what'd you do this week?
Well, I celebrated a very chill 4th, I want to say. Just the family. Unfortunately, we are on a minor lockdown because... I don't want to say... COVID bullshit. That's all I'm going to say. Long story short.
You guys are locked down again?
No, we personally were because my wife had a coworker who was potentially exposed, so we were doing the proper thing and waiting for her test to come back to figure out what we had to do.
Gotcha.
So while some people might say, fuck that, it's like, listen, dude, take it as it is. I just personally, for some reason, if I didn't have it, which both, by the way, positive news, came back negative, so... All right. I'm not under quarantine. I had to take the work off. My boss suggested even, so I was like, whatever, fuck it. So I had a 5-day weekend, so it wasn't like all bad, What are
you going to argue with? Take it.
Yeah, right. Enjoyed the fucking pool because it's been hot as balls the last several days. And other than that, man, just chilling back and gaming.
Right
Chad,
on.
how have you been, my brother?
Well, of course, I couldn't make it to last week's episode because I was working. But like you, I also ended up with a 5-day weekend.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, we were supposed to have a 4-day weekend, and I said, fuck it. They gave us a floating holiday for Juneteenth, so I used that yesterday.
Love that.
So I got a 3-day weekend coming up because we don't have any orders going out Saturday, so Friday we're off.
That's
nice.
a wonderful.
Yeah, so during my 5 days off, we built a swing set for the kids.
The fuck was that?
I have no clue. Continue.
Like I was saying, during that 5 days off, we built a swing set for the kids, and 3 hours after we...
Can we talk about Big Bird?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck Big Bird.
3 hours after we built the swing set, my asshole neighbor posted...
Big Bird!
My asshole neighbor posted, some people have boundary issues, but don't worry, we're calling his land surveyor. So I'm like, fine. Spend the $1,500 to $3,000 to get your land surveyed just to tell me I might have to move my fucking thing afoot.
Hey, can we hear John? We can't hear John. Can we hear Bobby?
Oh, hello.
I can hear
We
Bob.
can't hear John. That would be the problem.
Oh, no, we lost Johnny.
Wait, that could be a good thing. He might come back with chocolate rain.
Oh.
Come on. Let him come back with chocolate.
Hey guys, is the audio sounding fine from the beginning of the episode? Just need to know while I...
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
Please.
But yeah, aside from that, I got the day we put up the fucking swing set, I went over and got drunk with the neighbors, Mr. Tim Keegan, Star Somerville. We know them, friends of the show.
Look how shitty John looks whenever he fucking pops in.
Tell me he sounds like chocolate rain.
Oh, I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
We can only hope, guys. We can only hope. I want to keep sharing while we're dealing with all the technical issues.
Continue on, Chad.
Oh, shit. But yeah, other than that, it was a pretty relaxed time off. Trying not to die from the heat when the heat index is upwards of almost 100 degrees every day lately.
Uh-huh.
They're pretty hot. Yeah. Not as hot as TJ, but pretty hot.
Ooh, thank you.
But yeah, I guess that's really about it. How about you, Bobby?
I had an eventful weekend. I was, I unfortunately was not off Friday, but when everybody says, how come you don't get off? I'm like, well, my day technically starts at 11 a.m. while you're all still sleeping. So I get a full day. But I spent the weekend with my girlfriend. We went to New Hope, and then her family friends, they were having a party. So I went and met the rest of them and everything. And then I ended up getting some new, well, not new, older issues of Horror Hound to add to the collection. I ended up getting a few new NECA Ultimate figures, the Hellraiser and Sam from Trick or Treat. And then, yeah, I spent the weekend with her. And we went to some comic shops and all that good stuff that all of us nerds and horror nerds love to death. And we made candles. Yes, I do that.
I made
Whether
candles
anybody likes
before,
it or
remember?
not, I don't care.
I made my weed candle, remember?
Yep,
Not too
I
long
remember
ago.
that.
Well, I didn't make one of those. I made one that has red hot cinnamon as the scent. And let me tell you something. It's good shit. So, TJ, what about you, my brother?
So, as I say every week, podcast here, podcast there, podcasts everywhere. Started moving. As you can see, the lack of backdrop, I will apologize for that, but I promise in a couple weeks, things are going to look so much better. Ordered new internet for the new place today. Actually upgraded it from what we have now. So we get pretty faster speeds, more business-oriented type service there. John is back, guys. I'm just bringing him in. And
Damn it.
there he is. Hey, John, we can hear you.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, no chocolate rain.
No chocolate.
Show's over. Bye.
I mean, I can still sing it, but it's just, it's not going to be the same. Oh, man. What'd I miss?
Nothing.
We're just sticking
See,
around.
wow, look at all the people in here. Brody, Roger,
What's up, everybody?
Dan,
Going on,
Scuba
guys?
Steve.
Roger.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
What's up, people?
Pleasure to see you all here,
Yeah,
as always.
Thank you for all
Everybody's
coming
in here. Awesome. So, yeah, but like I said, podcast here, podcast there. Did Jerk the Curtain on Sunday. And then, yeah,
You coming in
Worked on-
echoey, buddy?
coming in echoey.
Yeah.
I don't hear it.
No? Maybe it's just
Must be maybe just because you got it back on.
maybe. Continue. Sorry.
Okay. What the hell? Where was I? God damn it.
Podcast Jerk the Kirkin and
You say Kirkin? All right,
Did some more stuff on the
podcast
Star
here.
Trek film and, celebrate America's birthday and whatnot. Yeah.
America.
So let's get into this week's review.
yes.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, so it's 1989's Intruder, directed by Scott Spiegel, written by Scott Spiegel and Lawrence Bender, produced by Lawrence Bender and Sam Raimi, starring Elizabeth Cox as Jennifer Ross, Renee Estevez as Linda, that is Charlie Sheen's sister,
yes.
Dan Hicks, the late Dan Hicks now, rest in peace, brother, as Bill Roberts, David Burns as Craig Peterson, Sam Raimi as Randy, Eugene Glazer as Danny, Billy Marty as Dave, Burr Steers as Bub, Craig Stark as Tim, Ted Raimi as Produce Joe, Alvy Moore as Officer Dalton, Tom Lester as Officer Matthews, Emil Sitka as Mr. Abernathy, and Bruce Campbell as Officer Howard. Only for like the last 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Can
but
we
I had to include Campbell there. By the way, did Ted Raimi even once take his
Headphones off?
headphones off?
No, he had him
Yeah,
on for like
one
5
ear
seconds.
for a second. Like, and that was about it. But he was
He's
still
just
just jamming out the whole fucking
Yeah, I
time.
love
Yeah.
it.
Like when the girl goes, "Hey, we're all losing our jobs," and he's just, eh.
No, it was his brother.
Was it?
He's
I
like,
thought
oh,
it was.
yeah, He's like, hey, by the way, you lost your job. And
If
he's
you
like,
lost your job, he's like,
he's just fucking hacking shit, dude, with a knife. Like, what the fuck, dude? It's not even the right knife.
that's like Halloween 1 stats.
It's not even the right knife, though, dude.
Dude,
It's not.
that butcher knife was insane.
That's
Yeah.
Halloween 1 status. Like
That's like Halloween H2O promo shit. Like,
yeah, exactly.
right?
That's what I was thinking when I saw it.
Fucking 18-inch.
foreshadowing later in life.
Yo, can we talk about? Wow, no.
Wait,
let's get
let
to
me
that.
finish. Music by Basil Poldoris. Cinematography by Fernando. How do we say this?
Argules.
Argules. Edited by King Wilder. Distributed by Empire Pictures. Released January 13th, 1989. Runtime of 88 minutes. Budget of $130,000. Grossed, we don't know.
I'm guessing it doesn't have a gross because it was. I think it went straight to video.
This was made less than Halloween was.
Chad?
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
There it is, guys.
Good evening, Walnut Lake Shop.
It's closing time,
The store will be closing in 15 minutes.
but the night crew still has work to do
Oh my god, we're gonna get in so much trouble.
because there's one last customer who isn't satisfied.
No, this creep keeps calling her. He's driving us nuts. Leave me alone.
He wants to slash their prices.
Who's there?
He wants to cut their inventory.
You're crazy.
In fact, he wants to chop until they all drop.
I saw him kill Linda.
And now he's turning their retail store
There's gonna be one more killing here tonight.
into a wholesale slaughterhouse.
I'm just crazy about this store.
Wow, not a way to give it away completely in the trailer here. You know?
Yeah, that was actually in my notes, and that's one thing is the trailer and the VHS, the original VHS box art revealed the killer.
That's fucking crazy.
That's fucking stupid.
All right, now, real quick.
I know.
So I'm going to say this now then because we just watched the trailer. So in other words, the name of the movie in this trailer doesn't match up to what it really is about.
The original title of the movie was The Night Crew. They changed it
That would
after.
have been way better.
That would have been way better because Intruder, the guy's not intruding.
No, he's not.
What the fuck?
Intruding a knife into their sternum, but
So let's get a plot rundown going so we can call Victoria, Australia.
Yeah, let's call that sexy bastard.
So who's going to do plot rundown this week?
Bobby.
I'll go for it.
Let's let Bobby do it.
Okay. It's 10 p.m. and the employees of Michigan's Walnut Lake supermarket are in for a really bad night. That's a shame. The place is shutting its doors for good, and the night crew has a long shift ahead of them. Yes, she does. I mean, yes, they do. Longer than they think. The lovely checkout girl has a deranged ex-boyfriend. The store's phone lines are cut, and the employees start dying in the most stomach-churning ways imaginable. A deranged killer is on the loose in the grocery store. Can anyone stop this murderous intruder?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Intruder.
Laser.
Bullshit. Sorry.
Oh man.
So let's, before we start talking about it, let's call down to Victoria, Australia, and hear from our dog gang and king of bang where Rhodey came from down under. Here we go. Brody Kane, what's up?
Good morning or afternoon, I should say. How y'all doing?
Pretty good. How are you, brother?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad.
So, Intruder, 1989. Thoughts, feelings?
Well, righto. Let me just start off the bat by saying it was insanely boring for the first part of the film.
Yeah.
I was only really intrigued with one character, due to the fact that it was Sam Raimi, just to see him act for once. However, the second half of the film, holy fuck, it was amazing.
Yes.
Full throttle, ultra violence, creative cinematography between each kill, and a huge shout out to Ted Raimi's death scene with the knife. Beautifully executed in the edit. I fucking love that so much. That was awesome.
Awesome. So, what was your favorite kill?
It's a toss-up between two of them. Now, the dope head box crusher thing,
yes.
I fucking love that. Or the head decapitation by the sword that turned him into Terrence and Phillip. I thought that was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a toss-up between those two. So I'm happy, with either one pretty much. But I cannot praise this film enough on how good the kills were, especially who I found out was behind the effects as well. That was pretty cool. I've got one question, and it is: was it just me, or did Dan Hicks sound like Joe Exotic when he was walking down the aisle with the sandwich and decapitated head?
I think it kind of did.
Wow.
That's from Raising Arizona. That's from Raising Arizona.
Oh, true. Yeah, all right. So I was waiting for him to start singing like, "And I saw a tiger, and I understand. And I saw a tiger, and the tiger." That one was for you, Chad Daddy. And I know how much you love Joe.
Thanks, Brody.
Wonderful.
Well, Brody, before we let you go,
give it a
score.
Sorry, Gore N More score 3.5.
Oh, that's
Nice.
respectable. I like that score. Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I said, last half was great. First, but yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Fair enough. Well, next week we'll give you a call about our film.
Don't
ain't gonna say anything about
Thanks
it.
for that.
Yep.
Thanks for having me on the show today, and enjoy the rest of your night.
Yep. Catch you later, brother.
Catch ya.
We love you, Brody.
Are you smelling sorry?
Okay, guys. So that was Brody Kane from Victoria, Australia. Our doppelganger Kangabanger from down under. So moving on with the show. Let's discuss, as Brody said, the film's a slow burn at the beginning and then goes balls out 80s slasher.
Yes,
and
very much so.
Glory. Of
Fuck yes, dude.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was.
This was a pleasant surprise, and I like Brody said, and we all agree, the first half hour or so.
Once that first kill happens, it's just fucking game over.
Right, dude, and very diverse kills too.
Mm-hmm. Very diverse, very gory, well made. It's
Can I say somebody who's worked around a cardboard compactor for a lot of his life? I've always kind of wondered about that. Like, oh man, dude.
Yeah, but those things are supposed to have safety sensors in them. They stop whenever something breaks that barrier.
Depends on how.
But then again,
Okay, supposed to is very loose term sometimes when.
And that looked like a really old one too, so it may not have the safety features.
It was a smaller one too compared to what I'm used to. Like, I'm used to one you could probably throw in like 3 or 4 side.
Like the one in the office.
Oh yeah.
Yes. There's one disappointment that I had.
What's
And
that?
because I wanted to see it, when the guy's over there making sure his palm is good, and you just see the meat slicer there, please tell me I'm not the only one that wants to see his face shoved in there and sliced to pieces.
I was hoping for that too.
I'm like looking at him like,
No, I
oh,
don't
come on. Like,
I've never seen an auto slicer like that. Honestly,
yes,
I
I
don't know what's that.
The guys, poultry guys.
Ah,
yeah. Oh, yes.
I've only seen snippets, unfortunately, but
no.
meat
all those,
slicers like that have an auto setting.
yeah, they all have it. I worked at a place that made them.
Of course you did.
You can fuck with those any way you want.
I used one at the pizzeria, but I never used it in the auto setting like that. I don't know.
Put it this way, it's not the safest way.
Yeah,
I've
right.
never worked in food.
I worked up here at Riverside for a few months.
Can I say that I
structure and everything.
Out of a lot of jobs, dude, like actually the food industry can be one of the most satisfying ones, if I should say. Because there's nothing better than when somebody comes back, dude, and they really have like the hardest fucking dick, dude, from eating like some sandwich you made them or some bullshit like that. And they're just like, oh my God, it was so fucking good.
Make it again.
Yeah, like, I know. It's just like a nice pat on the back. You don't.
I like how instead of saying about a girl coming back, it's a guy with a hard dick.
Yeah.
Over his food.
Because usually it was always dudes coming back complimenting.
We do not discriminate here.
No, we don't. Hey, we don't judge. I just want to say Pride Month is over, so.
Yes. You mean Cultural Appropriation Month. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sure there's another Pride Month going on this month. There's got to be something.
Yeah.
It's got. Isn't it disabilities or something? I don't know.
I can't keep track anymore.
I apologize. Anyways.
But yeah, getting back to the movie, I mean, there were some fantastic shots. Like, I loved all the shots that were shown where it was like seen through like a bottle.
Yeah. That was when he was in the office.
I have a whole fistful of notes, so
Yeah,
I'm
I
going to
took
comment.
Yeah, I love the shot through the green liquor bottle on the owner's desk, and the one where
whiskey bottle shot / death, because they use it as to
bring in the scene to end the scene and also to mask the killer's face prior to killing him. And it is perfectly well done. And all I can say is that it's such a Terror Train nod. And there's tons of other nods to other slasher films, including Part 4 and Black Christmas.
Oh yeah, the
Part 4 was like,
yeah, I picked up on that too.
And also the Black Christmas Billy nod whenever he's breathing super heavy up in the attic, and then he slams the door shut.
Oh
yeah,
I didn't pick up on that. Very good, very good.
There was a
Although I did catch the blackout window that the dude was slapping at the end, and it looked up and he couldn't see it, and I was like, oh man, peeping the whole fucking time. All right.
And also, Brody's gonna love this. I would love to see a production shot from outside during the scene where she sees the guy coming to deliver the produce in the morning, and he gets stabbed. I want to see the amount of lights they had outside that fucking window to put that amount of fucking light in to illuminate that entire building on that one side, and then for her to hold that knife and it shine everything back up into her face. If you watch the scene back when she flicks the knife sideways, it shines a bright light in her face, like super fucking bright. Like, yeah.
I was wondering what that was, but I'm like, must have been something in editing.
They're pumping light from everywhere from outside instead of from inside. They did it in Halloween 5 as well in the barn scene. Yeah.
Do you think they might have also had a look
Oh, yeah. Now I know what
of the knife?
Yeah.
It could have been. It could have been. There's a lot of scenes like that. Also, like whenever the guy gets stabbed in the sternum with the long knife, there's a light cast directly on that, so you could see the reflection of the blood and everything around it on the knife. It's a very like highly polished.
Dude, that produce kill. Once he got to that point, he was just really having fun with it at that point.
Yes,
because he even went with the cartoon like fucking boop on the head.
Oh,
like,
we didn't mention this is our first full moon features film.
Yes,
it is. Yeah,
and
if you check on
Tubi,
Tubi,
this is our first Sam Raimi film.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh yeah, right. We didn't do any of the Evil Deads.
But it is our second supermarket film and our second Ted Raimi film.
Yes.
Oh god, Blood Rage, yeah.
And our first supermarket film would have been Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Real quick, what Johnny was saying before with the produce kill.
He kills all those people at the beginning in the fucking store. I wouldn't say it's a supermarket, but it's more.
Yeah, that's still a store. I guess it kind of counts. Yeah,
and we see all the same shit that we do here with like.
Well, then that would make it our third if you're going by that because of
that's a convenience store.
I was going Shopping Mall.
Oh, Splinter.
Yeah, that's that too.
oh, yeah,
that too.
Yep, gas station.
Okay. Snapchat. Oh God.
But Johnny, what you said about the produce kill, my favorite part of his kill is when you find him later, and as he goes up, he falls apart.
Oh God, what we got now? Jeez.
That's too funny. That's too fucking funny. God damn it, Robbie.
Send that shit to the group, dude. I need to see that shit later.
He is so well prepared for our shows.
Right?
He preps
good man right there.
He has to. He's not doing that on the fly. That has to have been made in advance.
So, is there anything else you guys want to discuss before we?
I had quite a few notes.
Okay.
One thing, and I noticed this, and this seems really stupid, but anytime it showed in the cereal aisle, and this kind of pissed me off, was how out of date the cereals were. Like on the shelf, there was Fruit Root cereal, which was discontinued in 1982. They showed Crazy Cow cereal, which was discontinued in the 70s. At the end, when he's coming after her, he breaks down this whole row of Frosted Flakes, and those boxes, I'm pretty sure, are from the 50s or 60s.
Did you see the near beer on the bottom shelf?
Yes, I did.
Personally, man. Personally, I like the beer brand beer.
Yeah.
No, the beer brand beer was the best, dude.
Yes.
It always is.
So out of everything that could have been wrong with this movie, Chad had a problem with cereal.
I didn't know you were such an enthusiast for cereal box art.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Hey, I take my cereal very seriously.
Yes. Listen, you know what? There used to be a drinking game back in the day that we used to do, and I can't remember what it might have been Kings or some bullshit or Aces, whatever. And there was one where you always had to do a category, like when you pulled like a Jack or an Ace or whatever like that. So that would always be one that we would throw out, would be cereal brands. Because me and my buddies, we would just start going fucking like Walmart and Wegmans off brands bullshit. Like, we're like, yeah, dude, Apple Jacks, Apple fucking frogs, blah, blah, yeah. As long as they're legit, dude. Like, you get
best.
Right?
So, also, why did they put a fucking camera in the trash can?
What about the telephone?
That was weird.
The telephone POV, like, totally just. That was I didn't get that.
Again, we did some research in the cinematographer. This is his first full-length feature film.
You know what? He went for it, dude. He tried every little thing he wanted to try. I'll give him that.
Some of his shots really paid off, like when she was hiding in that little display.
The fifth,
and his face was in the bottle.
Yes,
that was a really executed shot. I loved that.
Glad you mentioned that scene because, dude, who doesn't love always a good piss your pants scene?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you really instill the fear when you see some fucking piss on the floor. Like, let me just say.
And then
I don't think that wasn't piss. She broke a bottle right before that.
Yep. Taryn thought she pissed herself too.
I thought she pissed herself.
No, she didn't. She knocked over a bottle before she went in or as she was in there. And then she had blood coming out of her nose, so that all filtered in too.
You shouldn't have even told me that. I wanted to go with the piss.
Linda's makeup is fucking atrocious. It kind of ruins her looks in this film.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just want to get on that one. I just think it's real heavy. And by the end of the movie, it's gone, though.
Oh, it's all sweated off.
Yeah.
That girl has some severe blood clotting issues, by the way.
Right?
She was constantly bleeding.
Yeah.
Fucking put a tissue
and
up
that's
there,
something I do
man.
want to say that the bathroom nosebleed scene is probably one of the best well-shot fucking things in the world. Only because it instills a sense of eeriness. Because watching the figure pop up behind her in the stall is just... The way it's shot is just fucking... I don't know. I just
kind of felt like you were peeping Tom watching it.
that and every fucking scene they always hinted at something in the background, that something was there or someone was there, and it always allowed you to have the sense that you didn't know where the killer was during the story at all.
The lighting was very well done too.
Yeah,
definitely played into scenes like that.
it didn't allow you to really. We didn't show the trailer, did we? We should have. What the fuck am I thinking?
Yeah, because it showed the fucking killer.
Oh, that's right.
Can I do mention? I do like some of the visual gags that they also used in this.
Yeah, I wrote that.
And,
I was thinking the same thing.
because the sack of potatoes made me fucking laugh.
I wrote that down. That was great.
I was just like, yes,
Half off sale.
Like,
Yeah, and that I wrote that too.
crushed fruit box.
Yep,
Please
the
tell me
crushed
something.
fruit box.
Yeah, dude.
And how brutal was this guy that he completely dismembered every body after he killed them?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that was
badass. Like everybody
We
was
also,
chopped into pieces.
I think that Sam Raimi wasn't dead. He's got fucking.
Like he was actually looking at her when he hooked her arm. He was like,
Yeah, I want to say that he was
he
alive.
was wide-eyed at her, dude. It could be. You never know.
Could have
He
been.
can't talk because he's got a giant fucking hook in his mouth.
Exactly.
Also,
That wouldn't really be a fatal injury.
No,
Not
It
necessarily.
just hurt like a son of a bitch.
Yes, it would.
Especially, if you just, they were in like the beast hooks.
He would probably be the only survivor in that situation.
pretty much. But did anybody else notice the untruly strength of this guy picking up the one guy by one hand and like stabbing him? Like, really?
Damn it, Bobby, stop taking big questions.
Well,
Anyway,
I can just attribute that to a Michael Myers nod then.
that's fine. Because he definitely one-handed that motherfucker, no problem. And this
Oh,
dude
yes, he
was
certainly did.
on a 5'6" frame. Like,
No fucking. No.
yeah, dude. Hey, man, when you're that pissed off when you're about to lose your store, and you've been there for your whole life, you know what I mean?
I laughed so fucking hard when he's like the wacky tobacco fucking line. That fucking killed me. And then the last thing I have is two last things actually is the stalking music is so fucking good, and the Tubi transfer is fucking ass. Some scenes
Amazon Prime, baby. Amazon Prime.
I watched it on Tubi.
I had it on
Way
Prime.
to watch it. I couldn't find it anywhere else, really.
And the best part about Tubi was right after the fucking bandsaw slice is when it said about to take a break in, and I was like, yeah, perfect timing.
Oh, my break was at the fucking the box cutter, the
when he threw it back?
the quickly 3-angled cut talking together box cutter thing that makes it super aggressive.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
and then it did the commercial, and then it cut back one.
Awesome. See, I had it on Amazon Prime. It was the unrated version.
Oh,
I think Tubi was the unrated version too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I paid the $3.99
Because
for
Full
it.
Moon only has the unrated version, I believe.
So did you
That
guys?
was the full moon from the audio issues.
What's that?
I will point out two things that will fuck you guys so hard. When Bruce Campbell slams the guy down,
Yes.
it makes no noise on the car. But when he hits him, it makes a noise. When she grabs the jar of yeast, it makes two breaking noises. As soon as she grabs it, and then when she hits him over the head.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
There is severe audio mixing issues throughout this film.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Dude, when she hits him over the head, that is like the most muffled, like, doof.
Yeah, like, that was not what I was expecting at all.
That's a good question, Brody. That's a very good question. Maybe hit him up on Twitter or Instagram and ask him.
I don't think he directed any of this shit. I think
I'm
this
willing
was
to
just
bet he did.
Just kind of produced it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of sat back. He's like, yo, man. He's like, I'll produce it. He's like, but you're going to let me in it. He's like, all right.
I could see
Well, he
that.
and Scott Spiegel are old friends, so like they wrote Evil Dead together.
Well, I mean, maybe just, I don't know.
Yeah, this features a lot of Evil Dead actresses.
Right.
I mean, there's a fucking character named Linda.
Can we talk about, though, like the Bruce Campbell dick tease that this movie is? If
A very, very thin Bruce Campbell dick tease at that.
Right. Well, this is like right after Maniac Cop, I imagine, right? Maybe right around the same time.
Probably at the same time, yeah.
I think so.
But yeah, dude, like, you know, you hear Bruce Campbell, and then you're like, yeah, and then you're like, oh, last 30 seconds of the movie, sweet.
And he's gone.
Yep.
John is wearing his appropriate deli attire.
Yes. Per Sam Raimi.
Yes. So,
by the way, I'm impressed that you guys all mentioned all the stuff that I had written down for my notes. Mentioning we're on the same page. Like that.
Oh,
Shit.
shit.
To steal your thunder, sir.
No, it's cool.
What's going on?
So, do we have any behind the scenes?
Oh yeah, actually we do.
Yes. Let's do it.
Let's see.
Pull that shit up.
Let's pull that shit up. We have Bruce Campbell, Sam Raimi, and Ted Raimi were all heavily promoted by Paramount as the stars of the film, and their names feature prominently on video and DVD artwork. None of them are actually the stars of the picture.
Nope.
Yeah,
That's why Brody was there most of the reason. I guarantee this would be a 4 out of 5 if they actually had Bruce Campbell in it longer than 5 minutes. He was super fucking pissed and let down at that.
The film was shot in an actual grocery store in Bell, California during the evenings when the store was closed.
Ah. Okay.
But I read a conflicting report about that said that it was an old, like out of business grocery store, and they brought some company that specialized. They stored discontinued items or whatever.
Ah.
So I don't know which one's actually true and which one's not. But this one came on IMDb.
If it was the first one, it'd be even funnier. Because imagine if like they made them like actually kind of do some work, so they really were the night crew.
They probably did have to do something like that because they want their own goods damaged.
Right. That's true.
The film was originally titled The Night Crew, but distributors felt the film would be more marketable if it was given a more generic slasher movie title. It was then released as Intruder.
What up, Rob Mello?
Oh, what's up?
You guys don't know him. I ever watch Happy Death Day 1 and 2. He is the babyface killer.
Right on.
He said
It's
the
pretty
fog.
awesome.
Did we talk something about the fog?
Was it?
No, we're talking about the Intruder 1989, Rob. I was hoping Bruce was the killer. We all were hoping Bruce was the killer. But we got Joe Exotic.
That would have been wonderful.
Right?
Has he ever played a bad guy?
I mean, he was kind of a dick and Maniac Cop. He cheated on his wife.
It's not
and
a
shit.
bad guy.
Yeah, but he wasn't. He was questionable. No, I don't think he's ever.
I don't remember him playing the villain ever.
I mean, even as worse, like when he played Jack of all trades, like, you know, like he fucked over Hercules a few times, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the one episode? I can't remember if it was Hercules or Xena, where they went back in time, and they had him, and there was two Autolycus. I think like there was a younger and an older one, and they ripped off the scene with Evil Ash and Good Ash from Army of Darkness.
No, that's awesome though.
It was hilarious.
Ooh, okay.
Because that'd be like what that'd be like post 95 probably.
Yeah,
97 maybe.
Hey, Chad.
So yeah, that's awesome, dude.
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What makes this different from the normal stuff?
The reserve?
Limited quantity type stuff?
No.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure.
And this this contains THCA.
I think
Wake and Bake sidebar.
I think it has to do with the plant that it comes from more than anything.
Okay.
Because a lot of what we have in the reserve, in like the LLRs or the flower, like we don't carry that in like the generic, the lower.
So
stuff.
it's like more rare strains.
I think so.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I got some of this stuff. It was on sale.
What did you say that one was?
Lime sorbet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is a pretty popular.
That is appropriate for this nice hot day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right. Okay, back to Gore N More.
Okay. The song that Sam Raimi sings was also featured in The Evil Dead, directed by Raimi. Emil Sitka's character says the line, "Hold hands, you lovebirds." Emil Sitka was known for saying this line in the Three Stooges shorts, which Sam Raimi is a big fan of. It was also written on his tombstone.
Yes, it was. I know that.
The head of one hand sandwich in the other speech was previously used in Raising Arizona.
I've only seen that movie once, and it's been a really long time. So I guess
I saw like the first half of it.
Is that a TV show as well?
I think they did do it as a TV show.
Yeah.
That was the one with Nick Cage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Crazy hair and the mustache. Yeah.
Yep. Director Scott Spiegel cameos as the ill-fated bread man. The produce delivery guy. That was him.
Okay.
Which, by the way, I had this written down and I forgot to mention it. The one thing that pissed me off is at the end when she goes in the phone booth, pulls out a quarter, and calls 911.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that for 911.
No, you don't need to call 911.
Yeah, that was like literally the only free call you could do. So that's zero.
I just remember there was something in the film and I can't remember. They did something to like show you that they were hypocrites on purpose.
Wait, what?
I don't think I have anything written down like that.
Fuck, I can't remember.
Who was hypocrites?
They did something on purpose in the film that kind of like made the thing that just happened not make any sense on purpose. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Oh, the bottle breaking. Okay, so what they did is whenever that chase scene is happening, she grabs a full bottle, hits him in the head with it, and it doesn't break.
Right.
But the next bottle she grabs is pretty much the same fucking thing, another full bottle, and he breaks it and it shatters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it happens within like a 5 fucking second span.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I give kudos to her for hiding in the popcorn stand. That was actually a pretty little ingenious.
But because of the hypocritical thing, she was found out there.
Right.
If it wouldn't have broken like the one.
You're right. Now that you mention it, now I see. I did forget about that bottle breaking, so that's why I thought she was peeing herself.
So if she just would have had a bloody nose and that bottle wouldn't have broke, she never would have been found.
Yep.
And also, if you notice, it
Well,
shot
what about the light that was shooting up? Because it was kind of showing her shadow up there too.
Yeah. So again,
that was kind of giving her away, though.
Yeah, I didn't.
But where did that light
standing outside that display and shows her inside, and it's fucking lit up.
Right. Like.
Yeah, it's which I'm sure was for our benefit to show us that she was in there. But
yeah. There's a lot wrong with that scene as it all doesn't add up at first.
Okay, and here's another part that didn't add up for me. Like right at the end, when she's trying to get in her Jeep and she opens the door and the body falls out with a knife sticking in it. Yeah. So he starts pulling her out from under the.
We don't see her grab the fucking knife.
But she stabs him. He's like, "Where'd you get the knife from?" It's like, "You left it in the fucking corpse."
Oh, I mean,
he goes, "Oh, where'd you get the knife from?"
I know.
It's like you left it there.
Listen, man, this movie was more about the kills that happened and not,
Yeah. So continuing on, at one point in pre-production, Tobe Hooper was originally set to direct. Fuck.
Really?
That would have been cool.
That could have been a very interesting, definitely very different movie.
Who did the effects for this film?
A&B.
Oh, okay. That's
The Paramount VHS video cover, along with various other video and DVD releases, and the film's trailers, all reveal the identity of the killer, thus spoiling the film's dramatic tension. I'm glad I didn't want to see the trailer before I watched this.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, same.
I would have been pissed.
You would have not had to watch the movie, really. Right?
Exactly. The town where this film is set, Walnut Lake, Michigan, is named after a lake in West Bloomfield, Michigan, called Walnut Lake. Director Scott Spiegel, the Raimi brothers, and Bruce Campbell grew up in the West Bloomfield/Bloomfield Hills
Just
area.
announced brand new Constantine live action movie with J.J. Abrams to direct.
But will it have Keanu Reeves?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What?
Now that would be awesome.
I'm surprised they're not using that dude from fucking WB or whatever that was doing it.
The DC multiverse exists, so we can do all that shit now.
That is true.
Super
That's
hot.
true. You're right.
Is the main focus of DC in their animated world. So,
Dude.
we're gonna see a live action Justice League Dark type thing. Guarantee it.
Yes.
As long as they have Swamp Thing in it, I'll be happy.
Awesome, dude.
Think about it. They're doing the Snyder Cut, which introduces Darkseid in the new 52 era. Okay, comics and kaiju sidebar. In the new 52 era, Constantine is the one to go back and ultimately kill Darkseid during Apocalypse War. He does that by his girlfriend putting a spell that when she says it tells him to go back to Earth as he is the last hope for Earth. So he does that, sends himself back to Earth, doesn't understand why he left everybody there to get murdered, and then he is the one who convinces Superman to help him with the fight and everything, and then ultimately it's his magic powers that save the fucking day. So, if they're doing all of this to ultimately give us a live-action Apocalypse War,
That would be fucking
with
dope.
Keanu Reeves as John Constantine, Henry Cavill as Superman, and Ben Affleck as Batman. Oh my God, Marvel, you gotta fucking run for your money, buddy.
I don't know.
Can we kill off the Joker, though?
Not convinced.
Hopefully, though. That's a big hopefully.
Not convinced.
Right.
Yeah, until I see it now.
If they do a live action Apocalypse War, we get to see Diana Prince get ripped in half.
They won't do that.
Gal Gadot
They won't do that, dude.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
You can see Batman ripped in half before Wonder Woman, dude. You'd have the fucking feminists so outraged at that.
Yeah, I thought that too. Also in Apocalypse War, you get to see Shazam get his leg eaten by a fucking parademon, like while he's alive, and he's just sitting there fucking taking it.
Oh,
and then
God.
that Shazam power fills in.
No,
as like
it's always fucked up when they kill off Shazam in some way or another, dude. Because you're just like, ooh.
dude, he martyrs himself at the end. It's fucking terrible.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, even in like Injustice, dude, like when Superman fucking like literally lasered right through his fucking head, you're like, oh shit, dude, you just killed a 10-year-old boy.
Hashtag justice for Shazam.
Yeah, right.
Okay, back to Gore More.
Back to Gore More. The film was partially based around Scott Spiegel's experiences working at the real Walnut Lake Market in Michigan. It was also something of a remake of an earlier Super 8 short film. Short film by Spiegel, a short slasher story called Night Crew, and featured a more Halloween-inspired killer.
They could have gone with any of those masks.
Right? They did have a plethora of them up there.
Plethora.
Director Scott Spiegel originally thought of having the final shot go all the way down Jennifer's throat and inside her body to her heart, and the movie would end on a freeze frame as the heart stopped beating.
That'd be dope. It's cool.
Dope as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be on par with the rest of the fucking weird ass shots in the movie.
Yeah.
Yes, it would have worked out perfectly.
Remember, a lobster tank was heavily featured.
But no lobsters were harmed.
No lobsters were harmed.
Originally, Sam Raimi's character in the film was supposed to be gutted by a meat hook. It was changed, though, when Sam's brother Ted thought of the gag where Sam's hung like a piece of meat.
Just the two brothers trying to fuck with each other more.
So,
Pretty much.
he didn't want his brother dead, I guess. Throwback.
That was my take on it, too.
Okay.
The original VHS release from Paramount Home Video contained the R-rated version, which was missing 5 minutes of gore footage. Nearly all of K&B's effects footage was removed. The 2005 US DVD by Wizard Video represents the director's cut. Synapse Films released an uncensored version on combo DVD Blu-ray in 2011. In 2017, 88 Films released the film uncensored on DVD and Blu-ray with bonus features, double-sided cover art, and a restored and remastered version of the film. And in 2019, Full Moon Features released the 30th anniversary
which was remastered from the original camera negative and features the uncensored version of the film. So this thing's been released like 4 times on DVD.
Damn.
Okay.
Dude, that second to last one, man, that had some shit with it. Holy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that is all I got for my notes, gentlemen.
Okay, guys, so that means we are going to move on to John's question.
Well, Bobby kind of teetered on it a little bit, but yeah, how the fuck was this dude so strong?
Seriously. Like, he was one-handing him. That boy is 5'6". No fucking way.
PCP.
No
There we go.
PCP.
Angel dust.
And so, okay. Yeah, it's up there. Fuck it, dude. I like it. So when Ted Raimi died, did the guy like steal the knife in one fluid motion? Or did he have his own knife that he killed him with?
You know,
in that
I've
same
questioned
style
that too.
chop. Because like Ted Raimi's just going to fucking town. And then all of a sudden you see the hand come down in the same motion, but it's like, wait, he just chopped himself?
No, it's the way it's cut, dude. It's the way it's cut is they cut the swings together.
Right, but it's like you didn't even.
I know
like,
it looks like it's one fluid motion, but that's the whole fucking point of it.
It's just like how it's like. So did he go back? But you feel like even if he went back and somebody grabbed it, like you know what I mean?
You would know.
Yeah,
Well,
like
for
like,
one, that scene was fucking killer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Because
loved it, dude,
the way
because
they
I love
set it
the
up.
right. Like I love the split of the headphones and everything, dude. It was great. Like it was just so fast. I was just like, wait,
it was a weird cut.
Again, we're going. You're saying this is a weird cut, and again, heavily featured a lobster tank.
That's true. With only 2 lobsters.
Yes,
and a hand.
And a hand eventually, yes. I also noticed, this isn't really a question, but I guess it is for you guys. Did you notice that when the fake head was there, when she saw it, the bandsaw head, the cut was up like another like inch on the head in comparison to where he actually like cut him during the
I
scene?
did notice that, yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, dude, they specifically showed him like going through teeth. And then like they like have it placed there and it's like through the nose.
Yeah, early K&B made a lot of mistakes like this.
But this might have been like one of their very first ones. So, you know, like,
yeah.
4 years later, they would switch Jason's eyes.
Right.
Yeah, I still don't know how they wanted to do that one, but all right.
Thanks, Roger. Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That figure's that is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. And that is what she said.
That is my James Groman DC Artist Alley Two-Face. James Groman, you may know him as the creator of Madballs.
But yeah, other than that, gentlemen, I don't have any other questions unless you got them. I mean, we've been asking them kind of all the way through. So
awesome.
Listeners, any questions?
Yeah.
So, dudes of the movie, we would have to say the boyfriend.
Craig.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's super rapey vibe. He punches her right off the bat.
Yeah.
And then the fucking kissing scene was enough to make you fucking sick.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the owner of the
bad
store
she
was
hit
a pretty big douche, too, because he didn't care what the fuck happened. He just wanted money.
This is true. Yeah.
So he kind of set everything in motion.
Yeah.
I feel like
before-
Craig was still the bigger. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't
He
know.
was going to do some bad shit if he had the minute to.
But they had to have somebody as a red herring somewhere. So
A couple red herrings.
yeah, but obviously Craig was the like. That's what I'm saying. Like, you didn't even feel bad for when she like actually accidentally like shanked him a little bit. You're like, oh,
No.
You're like, oh shit, Craig. Fuck it. Yeah.
Okay, so everybody, what do you think, Chad?
I threw my 2 cents, yeah.
Chad? That's not cranberry sauce.
No, it's not.
Okay. So, favorite kill, Craig's mullet was pretty badass. Yes, I do agree. Favorite kill is Deli Saw for days. Runner up will be
He's got to think. There's a lot
I
of good
do
ones.
like the cleaver attack where he hits the dude and it cuts off a portion of his fucking head. Is that the Deli Saw still?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, because he slaps him down and then he starts pulling him across.
It's just before.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
falls
my
off the
Deli
ladder.
Saw. All of one. Yeah, I'll just say Deli Saw.
Okay.
Bobby.
All right. I have the first and runner. I do love the deli saw, but one of my favorite ones is Ted Raimi because he cuts the headphones in half. Like I like the aspect of it all just fell apart because I also like when he goes back up that elevator, his body falls apart. So I wanted to know what else he actually did with the body.
Well, like I said, he hacked every one of those bodies to pieces.
Oh, he did.
Yo caught the knife being like missing and everything, right?
Yeah.
Like the lead up to that, like the fucking sweet like knife missing from the wall, like whenever he shuts the door, and then you're like, oh fuck, he's gonna die.
Also, audio was out of sync there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as he opened the door, the fucking knife disappeared with the noise.
So yeah, Ted Raimi, and then my runner-up is the Saw. So I reversed the Saw. It's not that I didn't love it; I just liked how it was executed for Ted Raimi.
Okay, Chad.
I got to go with the Saw. It was painful to watch.
Yeah,
made you cringe. Great effects work there.
Yeah,
John.
Saw, just because obviously anything with teeth, dude, is just gonna make me like shut. It's gonna make you cringe, dude. Just fuck. But my runner-up is gonna have to be the manager eye stab with the him just hitting the ticket receipt or the calculator.
Yeah,
and the blood pooling up on the light, just turning the entire room red. That was just a cool fucking.
That was a great.
Granted, he wasn't actually dead, so I don't. Some people could argue.
He was eventually.
Yeah. I didn't expect him to be up in the attic though, still alive. I figured he was.
Well, he didn't die till he cut his fucking head off. So
yeah, this is true.
Which, oh my god, dude, I was so happy when he gave it a kiss too. That was the best fucking head puppet, dude.
Okay, so best scene.
Ooh, I got mine.
Whiskey bottle for me.
Mine.
How creative it is.
Mine is when he's following her down the hall and he starts saying, swinging in the head in one hand and his sandwich in the other. That's my favorite.
Did anybody catch, before we go on any further, anybody catch the door smacking the fucking light and then no light being cast from the actual fucking light?
No.
Okay.
No.
Every time she go outside, it smacked the fucking light above her, but the light wouldn't fucking change.
Oh,
go back and watch. Whenever she opened that door to go outside, it always fucking hit the light.
Continue.
Okay.
Best scene, Chad.
I would say the scene from when we figure out he's the killer, when she's running down along the aisles and he's just jumping from conveyor to conveyor. Yes, I thought that was really cool.
That's intense.
That was intense.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, besides the one, just that whole last act when he exposes himself to her, like as the full killer, or she figures it out, I guess.
Did I miss something? You exposed yourself?
That and using the store owner's head as a puppet.
That was
pretty
great.
That was pretty cool.
That was ballsy.
Oh, gentlemen,
Only
I have another question.
by the what the fuck's that movie? The French movie with the decapitated head.
High Tension?
Yep.
Oh yes,
Where
yeah.
He's giving himself a fucking bee jibber with it.
Yeah.
Oh God, I forgot about
Love that shit.
It's been
dude.
a long time since I've seen
So
that.
first place High Tension,
That's
second
on
place
Tubi. It's on
this
Tubi.
movie. Third place, we're just gonna go to Blood Rage with the decapitated head wrapped in the extension cord.
Oh yeah.
He did that shit so fast, dude. So fast. That motherfucker, dude. If we ever had a killer showdown, I'm gonna say he's gonna be in the top like 3 easily, dude. Like
What kind of killer showdown are we talking about?
everything that we reviewed so far.
Because this guy was just as brutal as Terry was.
True.
Yeah. Dude, just to him. So just even a showdown between him and Terry.
Also, can't forget about.
I would give it to Terry though, man.
Terry's brutal in his own way. Because whenever he stabbed that bitch with the scissors, he twisted, and they showed it.
Yeah, I think John's right. I got to give it to Terry because he was doing it just because he loved killing.
And Terry has the added benefit of a scapegoat.
He's a younger guy. He's probably the best in shape out of all of them and everything.
And his one-liners are fucking memorable.
Right. And he's totally got that, like, dude, my dad's a lawyer kind of thing going for
Yeah,
him. You know, he's going to get off scot-free anyways, dude. He's good to go.
He could easily transition into a life of pro wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
He could have been the next Ric Flair.
Yeah. Woo! Woo! Okay, guys. So, Gallows. I'm just gonna suss it out real quick. Continue on.
Where were we?
Opening scene.
The opening scene.
No,
not really.
Because there was no opening scene. It literally said Intruder and then gave you 3 minutes of intro credits.
Yeah, that didn't hook me in. The music did, but not the scene itself.
Right. I mean, that one shot of the moon was sweet, but for 3 minutes, I feel was a little bit long.
Yeah.
It's like there was a video made about me yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. By who?
Old Lurch. Tall, dark, and not so handsome.
Oh, you mean not me?
This gentleman also spazzed out on my Facebook yesterday.
Oh shit. Oh.
So you're saying he slandered you? Yes. Oh.
If you're watching, Dubak has lawyers. Watch what you say. Continue. Where are we? Opening scene. Yeah, I like the opening scene only because of how fucking weird and awkward it is. And it truly, from the cinematography and the interaction standpoint, yeah, it's just a super fucking weird way to open a film, so I love it.
Interesting.
I love it because it's so fucking different.
Rocky Dennis. What the fuck, Roger?
The Rise of Rocky Dennis.
That's the sequel.
Oh god, that's a good one.
Let's crowdfund that shit right now.
Opening scene, boy.
We all said no. We didn't like it.
Yeah, it was a
Best tits, hottest girl. I'm not going to go with Linda because she's all makeup, but I will go with her friend. And what's her name?
Oh,
We're talking Charlie Sheen's sister?
Yeah.
Or the main girl?
Charlie Sheen's
Charlie Sheen's sister.
Oh, Charlie Sheen's sister? She's
Yeah.
the girl who dies in the Jeep?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. She's the hot one, Linda.
Okay, yeah.
Jennifer is all makeup.
Okay, then I agree with you.
Yes.
I loved
You have the
her.
friend there. I was thinking the friend was hotter.
She was great in Sleepaway Camp too.
Agreed. Well, is that Unhappy Campers? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the second one.
Continuing on with our review of 1989's Intruder.
Although, like I said, I do want to point out again that a complete 360 is a full circle. You come back to where you started from, you stupid fuck.
Yes.
Where were we, gentlemen?
Boy, this escalated quickly.
So actually, where was
Best tits, hottest girl.
Yes. So
Linda.
we all answered.
I think we all could agree with Charlie Sheen's sister.
Go with the brunette.
Charlie
Yeah.
Sheen, that's a guess.
If that's Linda, that's Linda. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay. Best hit. Sorry, the score set the mood. See, there was scenes where music didn't fit at all.
Yeah.
And then but the stalking scenes and the music that go with the stalking scenes is fucking incredible.
So it was hit or miss. Did it set the mood?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Depending on the scene, it did.
Brody, you did make a trailer. The TJ Bowser Power Hour trailer is waves better than that. And it's 45 seconds.
Roger. Outside 15 wide soccer kick homie in the shin.
I feel you, brother.
Nice.
So, guys, best song? Are we all just going to agree the Evil Dead fucking cameo?
That was about the only thing.
There's nothing else there.
Favorite character? I want to say the killer because he's so nuts.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he's also funny.
Yeah, it definitely had a Terry.
You know what I mean?
I gotta go with Ted Raimi.
Okay.
I mean, Ted Raimi was rocking it the whole time. Just fucking jamming out.
Actually, you know what? No. The guy drinking beers in the back.
Yeah, he was.
the one that was watching them make out. That guy. Yeah.
A little cardboard box full of that. Music's just.
Wait, maybe I should go with the star of the movie. 30 seconds, Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, right.
That's a
I mean,
tough
I could
one.
honestly say either the Raimi boys, but obviously that'd just be more, because we love them regardless. But I mean, Ted was jamming out pretty fucking hard, dude. He always gets in his weird little side characters, man.
that would be me if I was not bothered at work. I'd be jamming out all goddamn day.
Right. If you were just left by yourself in the back,
I'd be like,
like,
yeah. But
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna agree with him. I'm gonna agree with Ted Raimi.
Yeah, I'm going with that because it's me at work. So yeah.
You know what? This is how he died, leading from Terry's film where he was selling condoms in the beginning there. Like,
he could have been the same guy.
Right. That's what he did on the weekends, and then this was his actual normal job, and he just got
You know, he could be singing, "Gotta sell my condoms tomorrow."
So, guys, that song, favorite, was it scary? No.
Nah.
The only, like I said, the only kind of scary scene is the fucking nosebleed bathroom scene. Only because, like, it's so fucking dark.
Yeah.
I almost feel like we need to remove this question from our list just because we've seen so many movies. It takes a lot to scare us.
To say I've been desensitized is the understatement.
I don't know, but there's sometimes there's a lot of, but even though we always answer no, we always usually try to find areas that, you know what I mean, to stand up for whether it's creepy or at least
every movie,
easy something. Like
every movie, no matter how cheesy we have, has that moment of you going or more like cringy, but then is the whole movie scary? No.
Correct.
It's that one scene, so it does fit, but then be specific about it.
Fair enough.
We'll have to discuss this later on.
Yeah, when we're drunk.
That could happen right now.
Don't get me started.
I got the Admiral right here. So where are we at now, Joe?
We are at Does It Hold Up Today? Absolutely. I mean, we're watching it, guys, and we're praising it here and there. And I think that that's a testament to this question in and of itself, is the fact that we're talking about it right now.
Yeah, it's a highly praised movie. Yeah, in all honesty.
Yeah, it is.
Once you got to get over that little bit of a lump in the beginning.
Also, Brody, 88 Films has a release for this.
Yeah.
I just say that because they're his region.
Fair enough.
But yeah, this was really good, and I think it holds up well. I mean, does it hold up as well as, say, Pieces or Blood Rage? No, but it still holds up pretty well.
Oh man, it's still good. Effects are
for now, yeah.
I think the effects are still great. Like,
oh, absolutely, and we're talking very early KNB before they really hit their stride.
And I just like the variation of kills. You know what I mean? It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, you got a couple with the meat hook and everything. You've seen that shit before, but still, it's always fun to see it. Especially
but they were like throwbacks. They were like an homage to a different film,
right?
Like that, and the meat cleaver in the hand was obviously part 4.
I'm sure there's a lot we missed. If we went back, and
I guarantee we missed some. Yeah,
dude. When I got them Billy vibes, I was fucking hyped.
I can't believe I didn't catch up on it. It's
right. Alrighty.
So, was the acting good or bad?
I think it was all right.
Decent. I would say decent.
The one dude who got killed in the compactor, he was pretty bad.
Oh yeah, the stoner dude.
Yeah,
that guy was probably legitimately stoned.
He seemed like it.
As someone who does, I'm going to disagree with that. But unless he's like this is like his first time or something like that. I don't know. He just seemed like cliche surfer dude, stoner, like
Jeff Nicoli.
Yeah. Oh man. Yo, question for you guys. Actually, randomly enough, how many times did this movie drop the soap, aka the laundry detergent?
That was such a funny fucking gag.
It was enough times that TJ messaged me asking how many times is this box gonna fall.
All I'm thinking is they had a little like air pneumatic there to push them fuckers, and they were just like, let's just keep doing it.
Did anybody find it really weird when the stoner's eyes were just showing between those boxes? Like he looked like he could have been the fucking killer. It's like,
I think that's another red herring.
Yeah. Okay, bro, can you give me a box cutter? What the fuck?
Who throws a box cutter with the blade out, by the way? The killer.
The killer. Yeah, right. Dude, the way safety shit is now, man, like we're not even allowed to have those type of box cutters in our factory anymore. I'm like, that's fucking bullshit, dude.
Wow,
people might cut themselves. And I'm like, so what? Let people cut themselves. That just means they're an idiot.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's a reason why warning labels
So-
were made.
Yeah.
For the next question, for the acting question, can we like alter it of who is the best actor
Killer.
for this film? Who gave the best performance?
I mean, the killer probably gave it the best just because he had the most animated, especially towards the end.
Yeah.
But are the animated roles easier?
What's
No. No.
I mean, I can go to 11 real easy.
But you have to take it to 11 and make it
Stay there?
believable. Yeah.
True that. True that.
You have to go over the top without seeming like you're trying to be over the top.
Right. Just like you're letting it slowly
I
leak
was gonna
out.
point to my Silent Night, Deadly Night poster. God damn it!
You're like where it would be. Right here. Oh man.
Hot take, RoboFuck. Hot take. That's a good one.
You know, I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah. So for acting, yeah, I'll have to say the killer.
But for a runner-up, the main female.
Yeah, I can see
It's
that.
put through hell.
She is.
And a lot of the movie, she's running from nothing, and she's selling the fuck out of it.
This is true. Yeah, she does. All right. Yeah, I could see that. Okay.
For a lot of the time, we don't see the killer chasing her.
Well, yeah. 'cause she's
What
running
did
off the
Sam
floor.
Raimi say to Craig when he was thrown outside? I laughed so hard.
Oh, what?
Fuck, I can't remember.
Oh God, wasn't it like fuck something? Oh.
Yeah, I mean that just means rewatch.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what it means. Rewatch.
I don't know. I just she was there. Obviously she was so paranoid because she had her fucking stalker ass boyfriend Craig creeping on her ass all night long.
That
Literally,
always bothers them. They just never understand. Stalkers want love too.
that was an interesting night crew, by the way, because I was really confused until they brought it up that they were the actual night crew towards the end of the movie, because they were like running the normal day style, and then they're like, "All right, we're gonna close the store," and I'm like, "How long are these fuckers staying there for?"
Oh,
But obviously,
Having been there, done that, yes, that actually does happen.
Really?
Yes.
See, I mean, at least in my experience from retail, it was like the retail part closes, and then like your overnighters come in, and they literally just work the legit overnight.
There would be times where I would be there working, normal hours, and the store closed at 9, and I'd be there till almost, 11 o'clock, scrubbing the
I get-
shop area or stocking shelves, things like that.
Yeah, I guess in the restaurant biz, I mean, that pretty much what it was. So. Fair enough. All right.
So cinematography, boys. Okay, so this is a mixed bag, and when I say a mixed bag, let me break it down for you. There are some really good shots. There are some really wonky shots. And there's some really bad shots. When I say wonky, they're neither good nor bad. They just kind of don't make sense. The bad shots are fucking bad, and the good shots are fucking tremendous. And this arguably might be the most creative movie other than Terror Train cinema, from a DP standpoint. But I'll tell you what, some of these fixed positions that they utilize throughout the film as to give you something other than the norm, that's super fucking cool. Even like whenever they're talking next to the produce section, I'm gonna get that weird fucking angle from underneath the lip of the produce thing. Like that works for that scene, but like it's a wonky fucking angle.
See, I almost want to say that that's almost like a Sam Raimi kind of thing. I feel like he had his hand in that, as far as at least setting up some of those
Trash
shots.
can angle. Yeah, it's
Right.
a fun angle.
I definitely didn't like that one where they were talking and it was like the overhead shot over the aisle.
Yeah,
that was
shot one, this person talking. Shot two, this person talking. Shot one, this person talking.
It was a lot like that really shitty shot in Return of the Living Dead, where it's the girl. It's like a far off shot of her walking down to the medical supply place.
Okay. Oh yeah, it was a shit shot.
Yeah.
No, man, it was. This was a bold. I feel like as for cinematic take, it was a he tried a lot, and like TJ said, some worked, some failed.
Right.
Shots through the glasses are probably
They were, yeah, it was interesting.
as far as I've seen.
See, I loved those shots, and the shot where you think you're looking at the main character, the girl head on, and then there's like a drop of water, and you realize you're looking at
That was cool.
That was really cool. There's a lot of cool things in this fucking movie.
Yeah,
The cinematography, I'm gonna say it's fucking amazing, only because it's such a mixed bag for me.
And I mean, he took a gamble.
Right.
Not all of it paid off, but the ones that did, he completely fucking knocked out of the park.
Yeah, I agree. Cinematography is wonderful.
Premise.
Yeah, slasher. After hours
slasher,
store.
Slasher in the grocery store. Perfect.
Wonderful.
Especially in the 80s, dude, when you're just pumping out slasher after slasher. Like,
you had to think of a new place.
Right. What if somebody's killing in the grocery store? Fuck it. Write it up. Let's do it.
Yeah, and for this only being made for $130,000, you'd think they had a budget of $1 million. Especially for the effect.
Dude, that's why I'm wondering if it was actually maybe like the rundown grocery store like you were talking about earlier.
Right.
Because that might be cheaper to get than like actually an active one that you could still film at. I don't know. See, I think about
it. If you get a rundown one, you got to supply all your own shit.
Right, but the other one you might have to pay for way more expensive insurance, so you're not destroying their shit that they need.
But if you're doing a rundown one, you might have had to do some remodeling too. So
true, but then you can do better.
That's easily $10,000.
So I don't know. It'd be interesting to find out which one it really was, but
maybe one day,
maybe someday. 2024 when we re-review it. Yes.
So, recycle, rewind, or remake? I'm gonna fucking rewind for days, guys.
Yeah, rewind.
I enjoyed it. I mean, I would like to see maybe a remake.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the remake category because I'd like to see an updated version of it.
Like, especially with big stores, big gas grocery stores that they have nowadays, dude. Like,
yeah.
Yo, throw it inside of Wegmans and let's see what happens.
Would you change the whole killer and who he would be though? Like, would it be the co-owner of the store, or would you like
change it?
Change it like My Bloody Valentine did.
Okay.
Put it this way: if you're gonna call it Intruder, make it the actual Intruder,
right?
Or change the name entirely.
Dude, imagine if you did it more like oh fuck, what the hell? Collector style. So you had a bunch of kids that wanted to like sneak into a grocery store at night, so they like did like the little fort setup. But at the same time, there was another dude in there that was there to like kill the night crew. So then they get like thrown into this whole fucking batch of shit.
Actually, that would be pretty cool.
All right. Do back. Let's do this.
Rating?
Yeah, it's rating.
Let's let Johnny go first. Okay. I'm still deciding.
We'll go 3.2, my brother.
Bobby.
3.4.
I think I'm gonna side with Brody and go 3.5.
I'm gonna go 3.5 as well. That is a Gore N More score of 3.4.
Hey,
there we go.
Gore N More score 3.4 out of 5 for 1989's Intruder.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Well, I don't think we have any much like news or anything that's really come out other than anything we've already mentioned.
Oh, let me pull up my Bloody Disgusting app and see if anything recent popped up. I don't think I've checked it since lunchtime today.
Okay.
I have not been out there at all today myself. So.
I mean, keep in mind, we're still coming off of a long holiday weekend, so
true.
Any kind of announcements going to be few and far between.
I checked it like 3 times already.
I can say an announcement that does lead us into our topic for what we're reviewing next week. And that is now...
no, don't. Black Christmas fan film It's Me, Billy will be an unofficial sequel to the original classic.
Did you say Mean Billy?
It's Me, Billy.
Oh, It's Me, Billy. It's me, Billy. When's that supposed to hit?
Let's see. It's a crowdfunded short fan film. Unofficial sequel set nearly 50 years after the original.
Damn.
Dude, they still got 2 months left of filming, so.
Oh, okay. Black Christmas.
It's gonna be a little bit.
It's classics, dude. Every year. Oh man. So you don't want me to lead into the other one? If you want to have it, you can have it.
To lead into next week's episode?
Oh.
Well, no, I was going to say what an article that if nobody's if they haven't seen yet, but obviously
go ahead and pull up that trailer so we can tell everybody what our. If there's no more news, we can move into
Well, I was just going to say that now that Disney owns everything, Aliens and Predator are now officially Marvel licenses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, only the comics.
Yeah, the comics.
And the comics, but that leads into our review for next week. Oh, God.
Just tell me one thing, Brooke. You're going out.
When you said pull up the trailer, I really thought you were going to pull up the other trailer you were bitching about earlier.
No.
Oh, we're going to re-review that one again.
Aliens was first released at the cinema and on video. 17 minutes of action was cut from the running time. Now, these scenes never seen before have been reinserted, completing director James Cameron's vision, and adding a whole new dimension to one of the classic movies of our time.
Yes. Fuck yeah, man. Gave us a goddamn rotary turrets, dude.
The fucking great.
I ordered a whole fire.
These people are dead, Burke! Do you have any idea what you've done here?
It's bad call, Ripley.
This is the one where she did the Patreon, where we fucking do the live stream of it and reviewing it.
This time, even more suspense.
Because, I mean, we've all seen it. We all know where we're going to end up reviewing it, or how we're going to review it. It doesn't.
Yeah, but it's always fun to rewatch.
Oh, it doesn't matter, dude. This is one of those old man dad classics, dude.
This time, it's
Chad knows what I'm
Aliens,
talking
a special edition. This time, it's more.
Oh, yeah. Don't even say nothing. End it.
The director's cut.
I can already tell you it's going to be 5 stars from all of us.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty.
That's going to be a banger.
Can we do
a
a
5-star sequel to a 5-star movie?
Right?
5.1.
Like,
right.
I mean, everybody's seen it, dude, and it's James Cameron in the 80s, dude. You know what I mean? James Cameron in the 80s was just like, holy fuck.
Hell yes, dude.
Oh, man.
Alien Isolation's fucking hard. It is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's hilarious, though. Oh, my God. I love playing that at night. Oh,
yeah.
It's
such a jump scare game. It's one of those that's so frustratingly hard. You quit halfway through and then go back to it. Like a month later.
DLC
is.
I've definitely done that.
Have you guys ever played it, though, with the breathing feature? Where you can't breathe, they will fucking hear you.
No, I don't have the camera set up that does that.
Oh, dude. I have never seen a room so quiet.
No, I saw it, like, because I have it on Xbox, but I don't have the Kinect where they would do that. But I think the Kinect also does, like, motion thing, too. Like, if you move too much, it'll notice you or something.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
playing that
dude,
at night.
I don't want to, like, fucking lean over to have to fart, and then all of a sudden the alien...
But that's what makes it fun and hilarious.
Fuck that, dude. I don't want to be... No. That's bullshit. I mean, I understand tense, but I'm not shitting my pants because I can't move in the game. Like,
Okay, so I think that's all for this week. Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
So catch us next week for our review of Aliens. The extended cut. The extended cut.
Yes.
Bigger, louder, and uncut.
Fuck yeah, dude. I will be.
So, guys, as
DJ's
always,
been up my ass for being Vasquez, so I have to show up as Vasquez next week.
Yes. Everyone will be in some sort of costume.
We will figure it out.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Well, anyway, guys, as always, this is your host with the motherfucking most, TJ Bowser, saying, see you later.
This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, Chad Crispin, saying, see you next time, bitches.
This is Big Johnny D saying, see you later, Gorehounds. I'm still fucking laughing at Tyler's fucking.
Learn to hold that fart, Johnny.
Learn to hold it in, buddy boy.
I love you,
This is your
Robofuck.
Killing Machine, Bobby and Moan saying, I'll kill you later. Woo!